Hello everyone, this time I will give you tips on how to increase statistics without spending. And I have proven it with a farm account, which I started to build statistics 4 months ago. And this I can improve a little more, but I did not do it for some reason. The discussion about these statistics will be long so that you can understand the system. Because almost all the players do not understand about what actually happened and they did, which causes many middle spenders to feel disappointed because they don't get what they think. We will discuss that in another edition later. And now I will focus on discussing how to increase statistics without spending. Only $1 to open a shooting gallery. And as you can see, these are my farm account statistics. Okay, beforehand I will show what I have related to this statistic, and there are still some that I can still improve. But I'll do it at the right time. It's all some important stuff that I have to get stats like that. And now I will prove first that this account is really not a spend, because there are some people who say that is not possible and just nonsense. You can see I did not increase the honor challenge, and it doesn't even have extra builders. Just to open a shooting gallery, because it is needed for the long term in building the statistical. Let's start with basic knowledge first. What is needed? For example, coat of arms, the first thing you need is a handbook to activate it. So it is with curiosity. And for equipment we need a scroll. And then we need materials in order to create and improve. Those are 2 things we need, and can get them for free through several monthly events. And the event that provides the latest rewards is this. First is the Pirate Chest event. You can try up to 2,300 points. It can be done without spending. You can do it because I always do it too. To get the free key, all you need to do is use your stamina to visit the Vampire Messenger. You can also gain some from gathering resources. Then from the daily event, Road to Victory, and need to remember, do the upgrades sufficiently, and save some material for other events. And only if the reward is related to statistics. If the reward is only a resource, then don't do it in the main account, just do it with a farm account. You have to be wise in calculating the material. Try to calculate how many points you can achieve. No need to use all the materials if you can't reach the next target reward. Then the event that provides other newest items is a monthly event, which is usually called the 50% event. And this is the most important, because you can get a lot of the newest stuff, and also can get some materials to help reach the target reward. In this event, you can get a set each directly by exchanging reward points. And you must be wise in using points. In order to do your best and get all the new items for statistics, you have to provide several things. The first is materials for upgrades, the second is resources, and the third is speed up. You need all of that to get more points. You can collect it for free every day in the shop and several events. For resources, of course, from the farm account. I'll show you how I do this event, and I'll speed up some sections so as not to waste too much time, and provide an explanation in some sections. Keep paying attention in order to be understood properly. This is the first day of the event, and the task is to increase the coat of arms and use the speed of the building. Because the task uses only speed, so I chose a building that is important enough but doesn't use too many resources. Namely hospitals and military tents, because later there will be other events that require resources too. This is not the main account after all, so I can't use too many resources for this account. And for you, you have to adapt to your circumstances. The important thing is according to the task of using speed for buildings. If you don't have the resources, it might be possible to upgrade this building, which is free. Open the resources in the bag when needed, and there's no need to open them all at once, to be safe from enemies who want to attack you. Always pay attention to your target reward, no need to overdo it, because you can save it for other events. Due to limited resources, I decided, enough up to this reward. Furthermore, increases the coat of arms. I always dismantle several passages like this, make it easier to count the points. For more details, you can see another video specifically for tips on calculating points. As a non-spender must be efficient in all respects, including using the material, because it can be used for other events. Because it lacked a bit of material, then I use the shooting gallery. If the shortcomings too much, I would not do this. That's the point of doing calculations by looking at the points table. Because it is not enough to make a coat of arms, so we should just keep it first. This is the second day, the task of increasing curiosity and using gallery coins. As usual, we first dismantle a few. If you pay close attention, then you will see the way I use the material. If not, I'll make a special video later. And this is not enough to create a new curiosity, so we should save and see what our next task is. Then for the event using gallery coins, you should pay attention to what tasks have not happened yet, and whether material mu enough to create or upgrade. Or maybe you need material for something that is really important to you. As usual, my advice is to adjust your situation. And use them sufficiently coin, according to the target reward that you can achieve. And the rest of the coins, you can use them at the right time, when you really need additional materials to reach the target reward. So this is the importance of the shooting gallery, very helpful in events to achieve the target reward. Especially for non-spender who can't possibly buy the material. For the third day I forgot to record the screen. The tasks were upgrading equipment and research. And it's day 4. The fourth day's task is to upgrade gems and airship. Don't forget to take advantage of all the free materials you can get, like in gemstone alchemy. Because you still watch until this part, I will give you a tips. If you pay attention when you move to new stuff, then you will take a big leap with your stats, although you also need a lot of material for that, but it's worth it, and you will also get a lot of reward points. But when you upgrade, your stats only increase a little. For example, for this gemstone, with the amount of material that is almost 3 times as much, your stats only increase by 13%. So the key is, when new items appear, whether it's curiosity, coat of arms, airship parts, etc., try to get it as fast as possible by collecting the reward points that have been collected. And ignore the ones that are about to expire. For example, when this video is being made, it is guard weapons. In a few months there will be new guard weapons. You can get them for free at UAC events anyway, so it's not worth using the reward points to buy those weapon scrolls now. Or you can ignore the coat of arms because you can collect it for free in the mining loot. And you need to remember, this is only an example that I can give according to my situation, and you may have a slightly different situation, because if you are in a new kingdom you may take longer to maximize some things such as gemstone alchemy, pirate showdown, and others, but if you've been playing for a year, then you will be able to equalize all other non-spender including me. And fellow non-spenders, we will have the same statistics, if you understand and do this way. For the material that has been collected during previous years, it will be meaningless after several updates. And it also affects all big spender and medium spender. Maybe I will explain that later in the special video so as not to get confused. And now focus on understanding how to do this event, because this is very important for the non-spender. Always check, and see the possibility, whether you will be able to achieve it or not. As you can see, I haven't embedded the gemstone yet, wanting to make sure if I can achieve the next reward or not. If not, then I will just embed basic gems, and upgrade it during another event. So this is like measuring the material. As usual, if there is a slight lack of material, then it's solutions shooting gallery. If you notice, it's an R7 gem. In this situation I just need a few more points, but don't have much material left. So this is a way to get enough points with less material. For airship precision parts, I think do not need the video, so I did not record it. Now is the 5th day, and the task of upgrading equipment again. If anyone doesn't know, this will take place 3 times, unless GOG makes a change, but this has been going on for some years. Each new item comes up, then during the event, the task will run for 3 times. So you have to be able to make careful calculations, not need to spend all the material on the first day, and do as necessary. Next is the guard's weapon. Because there are only 10 scrolls lacking, then I have to use the points reward to buy it, in order to make a new weapon. Then training troops. Make sure you save speed up and resources for this task. And also to the task using war documents and research. Try to do your best to get more rewards. And think of ways to be more efficient, to do the most important or ignore the less important. I'll cut some of these processes so as not to waste time. The 6th day is the airship part and coat of arms again. I just realized there were several tasks twice while making this video. I hope the next event is the same, so I will save more material for the second task. When this video was recorded, As far as I remember, the UAC prize was still an old manuscript, so I bought all the manuscripts. After all, I know I will get a lot of rewards afterwards. And increase the stats quite a lot, and besides, I already got a lot of reward points. You don't have to imitate everything, and have to consider your situation and condition. Then for the coat of arms I need 170 handbooks to activate the new one. Before that I have to make sure there are enough points to buy the Curiosity handbook. Because it's one of the newest, so have to give priority to that. And if the points are not enough, then I have to ignore the coat of arms and prioritize Curiosity. Looks like I have more than enough points, so want to get it in order to get more rewards and add stats. Because I still have a lot of points, so I decided to buy a Curiosity handbook, and the rest I can freely use for other things. This is the 7th day. Looks like I forgot to record the process, but you can see the points I got from upgrading equipment and using war documents. And I can still forge armor. But I think I'll save it for another event. Now let's see what I have bought using reward points. Curiosity handbook, Coat of Arms handbook, Phantom scroll, Fire Demon Ascendant scroll, 15 Silver Dragon elixir, Frame and Sky Gold airship part manuscript. And there are still a lot of excess reward points. And now, as proof that this account doesn't spend money, I'm going to show you something. You can see here, not even spending even $1. And also does not upgrade the honor challenge. And this is the last day. And now uses the last reward points. Since there are still many, I will take a Soul Reaper portrait. Then we look for something valuable related to statistics and the latest. Like this Silver Dragon elixir. Then the Curiosity Handbook, this will help in the next event. So that's how I build stats for free without spending. Only rely on a few events, and always make preparations for the next event, and try to get the latest items through these events. For a kingdom that is only a few months old, it might be a little difficult, because you haven't gathered enough material yet, but after a year of playing you'll have enough material to do all of it. And game updates will help you for that. Like the shooting gallery, the prizes are always updated so you can get more materials, and also the spirit mine that has been updated so you can get more materials and handbooks. Maybe next update the expedition shop reward related to curiosity material, because the new curiosity required a lot of material. It would be difficult for the new kingdom to create one, even for some old players. Even though it has been assisted by several events that provide material rewards like this. If you see an event with material rewards like that, then go for it, and if it's only resource rewards, it's best not to, and just do it with a farm account. And if you're willing to spend a few bucks, then the most important thing for you to do is increase the honor challenge. Like I did in the main account, although it doesn't make many changes, but it will help to do monthly events, then buy some keys to open 10 or 20 chests. It will give you a lot of material and maybe some of the newest stuff. And it will be very helpful if you play in a new kingdom. But if not, then it means you have to wait a little longer. And patience is the key. Lots of phrases about stats, low, high, beast and so on. But for statistics like this I call it standard, or basic, because generally only have basic class items, and anyone can have them without spending. And forever a person who has normal or basic statistics will remain so, and for someone who spends $2,000 per month, must still spend that much each month to be in his class. So basically those stats are a display of each player's economy or financial class. If you don't understand what I mean, then maybe I'll explain later in another video. If you have questions or need a translation into your language, please write a comment. Don't forget to share it with your friends so that they also know and can grow with you. For those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe first, because besides statistics you still need many other things to win your battle, and all that information I will discuss on this channel. Have fun. Thank you for watching.